What is going on, my beautiful peoples? I am late, and let me apologize. It was not intentional. I was literally about to go live, and I got a phone call from 911 dispatch. They had an issue, and I had to get that resolved because no one could call in and do the things that they needed to do behind the scenes and all of that other stuff to make sure that the county had what they needed. So I had to do that before I could go live. We got that straight now. So now we is here, y'all. We here. Want to welcome everybody in. Welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting subject that I think everyone will appreciate. Success is the residue of preparation. But before we get into it, let's play our B-roll, and then we will be back to discuss this subject. Welcome, everyone. It's good to see everybody. We riding down the road, so I can't quite put names on the screen, but I see Big Bro Vision in the building, Vision Preparedness. What's going on, my bro? We got my bro, Paul's Gaming is in the building. What's good with you, fam? How you doing? We got my buddy, GT Jr., Grows in Alaska. What's good, fam? How you doing? How you living? And then we got my buddies, Love at First Sight. SITE, not SIGHT. Hashtag get it right, get it right. Was so glad to be able to catch your premiere on YouTube yesterday and the Instagram live stream yesterday. Want to welcome everybody in. Thank you all for being here. I know I'm running a little bit late, hashtag a lot late, but I had to get the sheriff's office taken care of because that is my full-time job and my livelihood. So I had to get that straight, but we good, and then we can talk. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs, what's going on, fam? How y'all doing? We got Big Bro and Big Sis in the building. M&T Living and Cooking, Floridian content creators have entered the live stream, y'all. What up? So, want to welcome everybody in. Thank you all for being here. So, I heard this phrase, and it was an announcer for a basketball game over the weekend And he said something similar to this. Now I put my own little twist on it because you know how we do. We got to spice it up and jazz it up a little bit. But this concept, success is the residue of preparation. Now, bear in mind that this conversation is coming from one of the biggest procrastinators that you will probably ever meet. Open and honest about it, period. But this concept is something that I feel is worth discussing. So I know we got Love at First Sight in the building. We also got my big bro Vision in the building. So, we got my other big bro, Broke Farmers in the building. What's good, Broke? How you doing, fam? So I'm gonna drop this link just in case anybody wants to come up while we have this conversation. I got a chance to check out one of your latest videos, Broke, about the tomato cages, and it's crazy because I'm getting ready to drop a gardening video, hopefully like at midnight tonight, but I'm actually using something very similar to what you're using instead of tomato cages, which made me feel good. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm on the right page with this whole gardening thing. So we're gonna talk about that in a little bit too. But this is this whole premise or concept that I wanted us to discuss. We got Frugal Mama in the building. How you doing, fam? How you doing? Thank you for being here, sis. Was glad to be able to catch your live stream this morning on my way to work. So this concept of success is the residue of preparation. Now I'm prefacing this, like I said, with the fact that I'm probably one of the biggest procrastinators that you will ever meet. But when it comes time to getting things done, I know how to get things done. So I'm saying this from my perspective and sharing it with you in hopes that me sharing this with you will be something that you can share with me when I need to hear it the most. So glad you're doing well, Frugal Mama. That is what's up, sis. I think we're going to go through a bad spot in a second, but y'all know how we come back through those. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, man, I was happy, bro. I was happy. So this is the concept that I want to share with you. Preparation does not always instantly lead to success. Preparation does not always instantly lead to success. That's what we're talking about. I hope y'all can hear me because we're going through through our normal bad spot. Hold on, let me see. I hope y'all can hear me. We're trying to get through this. Okay, I think we're still good. All right, 5 for 5. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate it, big bro Vision. Oh, Mike and Rihanna, I didn't even notice it because I'm driving, so like I'm glancing. Mike and Rihanna Adventures. I like it. I like it. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, this concept of preparation. Now, if anybody knows about preparation, it's Vision preparedness because he stays prepared. But I want to share this with you. I want to kind of have a conversation about this, and maybe we can get some people to come up. We can have us a panel discussion. Being prepared does not always lead to immediate results. In other words, if the news came out tomorrow and said that there's a hurricane headed your way, now that hurricane may not get to you for 5 days, 6 days, maybe even a week. because it might be out by the Caribbean and you just happen to live in Florida. But the weatherman said that a hurricane or a tornado, a hurricane is coming. So you prepare. Even though you know that you aren't going to need it immediately, you instantly start to go and get the things that you need. Let me go get some bread. Let me go get some water. Let me go get some milk. Let me go get some flashlights. Let me go get some batteries. Because you know that these are things that you are going to need and that your life could actually depend on. Now, you've gone to the store, you've gotten all these things because the weatherman said that a hurricane is headed your way. But let's suppose that the hurricane changes path. What happens now? Are you mad because you prepared? Big bro, what is going on, fam?
What's going on with you, fam?
Man, I can't call it big bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just want to come up here, hang out with you for a minute before I go get in the garden.
Yes, sir. Sounds good to me. So tell me what you think about the topic. Tell me what you think.
Well, folks, please. That's what I do 24/7. I don't talk about it. I'm being about it.
Yes, sir.
Like my good friend Triple Threat says, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, that part. That
Yeah.
part.
But success is the residual of preparation. But then again, here's the thing. Even though you may be prepared for something, it may never happen.
You know what the funny thing is? That literally that was what I of as you came up. The weatherman says a hurricane is coming your way. It's going to be there in 8 days. You go to the store, you get bread, you get water, you get milk, you get batteries, you do all these things, but the hurricane takes a different path. Are you mad because you prepared?
Nope, better not be.
Yes, sir.
Because sooner or later, it may come your way.
That's it.
So
That's it.
you don't get upset if you're prepared for something and it doesn't happen, because now you have it and you're prepared. So the next time it happens, you ain't got to go running and trying to find stuff and get stuff and do stuff. You're already prepared.
Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about. Listen,
Right.
if y'all ain't got you a checklist like this man's logo, you better get one.
Exactly.
For sure. For sure. What's going on, Tracy? Palettes, Pouch, Perfumes, and Panting. How you doing, sis? And this is this whole concept that I really wanted us to discuss because I think it's so important to have these kind of conversations because it's applicable to everything in life.
Right.
If you're not prepared, what do you expect to happen?
That's true. That's very true. If you're not prepared, then you're not expecting anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta pump this gas real quick.
I got you. Go ahead, bro. So folks, it's
Tell me about that weekend.
Let me go down this road. We all have life insurance. We all have car insurance. We all either have homeowners insurance or renters insurance. And we pay that every month. Does something happen every month? No. And you don't think about it because nothing happened. But when something does happen, all you do is call your agent and they take care of it. So being prepared is no more than having your own insurance policy for when the lights go out, or for when there's a hurricane, a tornado, a power outage. It's your own private insurance policy. You better bet on that every time.
Big
Deborah
fact.
Garrett, how are you, Deborah? Good to see you. But yeah, folks, you might as well have your own insurance policy, and it costs less than what we paying in car insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, and life insurance.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Right. So you know,
I'm glad that you were around because this is literally up your alley. Now, I'm gonna ask you something because
yes.
I'm asking for my own knowledge, and I'm also asking for those in the audience that may be afraid to ask the question.
Okay.
How long did it take you to get in the habit of being prepared?
It actually took me years. So I first got into preparedness during Hurricane Katrina.
Okay.
And everything that they did down there, and whatever that dome was down there at the time, and everything that the government did not do, and everything that happened to those people in that region. And I always told myself I would never depend on nobody else to take care of me or my family. So I started prepping, and you know, life goes on, and you know, things go on. You do. Life gets in the way, good, bad, or indifferent. No problem. And probably in 2017, I met a guy who through our kids played football together, and he's military. And so basically what had happened was we just started talking about stuff. And I know Joe dropped. Can I get a 5x5 in the chat if y'all can still hear me, just to make sure that he didn't lose everything? Okay, he's back. So, you know, this guy that I met through our kids, he just started talking to me about being prepared, and we grew to be great friends, and he's the one that fortunately got me back onto prepping heavy and preparing.
Nice.
And soon after that, well, we all know what happened in 2019 or 2020. So right before that hit worldwide, I was already prepping tough and hard.
Nice.
So, you know, that was a blessing in itself. So while I'm sitting there watching folks in the grocery store on TV fighting over toilet paper, you know, I had enough downstairs for me and 15 other people probably for a year.
Nice.
Yeah. But it was a natural disaster that got me into being prepared.
That's excellent, big bro. That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent. So, and the reason why I threw you that alley oop is because I already knew that you would have come through like Shaq and just you yoinked that thing right into the rim. I already knew that. But I also wanted to paint this picture because preparation is not always second nature to us as humans.
Correct.
It takes time to develop this quality.
That's right. I learned. I spent many nights and days reading and talking and looking and researching. And then my guy told me, he said, man, go on YouTube. I was like, what? He said, man, you'll find a whole bunch of preppers on YouTube. And that was a wrap.
Nice. And look at you now. You are one of the big preppers on YouTube.
Well, I don't know about big, but I'm on YouTube.
Hey, come on now. Listen, from my perspective, boy, you catching like a whirlwind, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. I truly appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I can just get you up here June 2nd through the 4th.
Matt, bro, when I tell you I'm trying to move some mountains on my end, I'm around here trying to move some mountains to make that thing work.
I hear you, bro.
I am trying.
Fifi's journey. Good to see you, Fifi.
We got one of the members in the building, Miss Fifi's journey. What's good, sis?
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Part of the reason why I wanted to mention this is because right now is hey, my buddy, Determined Diva, how you doing, sis? Thank you for coming through.
Yes.
We got divas in the building. Right now, with everything going on as far as the basketball season and the NBA playoffs and all of these other things happening, I wanted to kind of draw on that because now is not the time for you to go outside in the backyard and start shooting to get ready for the championship in 2 weeks.
Nah.
That ain't gonna work. You know what I mean?
No,
that ain't gonna work.
You've been doing that years ago.
Exactly. And that's this concept that I wanted to discuss and remind myself about. That you get caught sleeping and you miss something that you could have prepared for a year ago because of other priorities or whatever may have been going on.
Right.
What's going on, my bro? Wayne's World. Good to see you, fam. Oh, snap.
Good to see you. There you go.
Thank you for the super sticker, bro. Thank you for the super sticker. I think that man wants to hear the song. I think that man wants to hear the song.
Go ahead.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, bro. But yeah, that's the concept that I wanted to discuss. Now, if we take this thing to a practical standpoint, if I was to say find myself hiking in the woods and I just happen to slip and now I have a huge gash in my thigh, what would be something that I would apply to stop the bleeding?
Well, that depends. First of all, you better have some type of first aid kit with you before you go in the woods. Being prepared.
Good point.
Being prepared. And with that, you've got plenty of things depending on how severe the cut is. You're going to need a tourniquet. You're going to need some quick clot, which will stop the bleeding, and you need some type of bandages.
Nice.
Preferably some hemostatic bandages that have the clotting agent built into them that you can wrap around your leg that will stop the bleeding.
Excellent.
But you don't want to go into the woods without some type of first aid. Period.
Because you never know what you might encounter.
Right.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I mentioned that scene for a reason because YouTube and life is a woods that you've never been in before. Matter mess around and get out here lost and find yourself messed up in a heartbeat.
Right. That's right. You better have a compass in your pack.
Sure enough.
Or maps or something. You got to be prepared.
That's it. Wayne's World said he's prepared. He said he made a bug out bag last year just in case there's an apocalypse. I feel you, bro.
That's right. But it doesn't have to be an apocalypse. It could be your house could be on fire. That is your personal apocalypse.
Very true. Very true.
It could be a tornado. It could be any type of natural disaster, something that will cause you to have to leave your residence.
That's it.
Good to see you, Liz.
What's going on, Liz B? How you doing, sis? How you doing? And I'll give you a prime example. I'm going to the gym. Suppose something happens and I can't get back to the house.
Right.
If I don't have something in my car, some type of go bag of some kind, I'm up here trying to be Tom Hanks and make people out of volleyballs.
You got that exactly. Right. You better have something. You better have a get home bag in your car that has sustainable items in it as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I feel you, M&T. I'm like you. 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks of what we need. 2 weeks of what we need.
That's right.
You got
now I'm gonna add to that. That is a minimum.
Nice.
Minimum. In the prepping community, the goal is 1 year's worth of food, water, and necessities, medication, and medical, and everything stored up. 1 year's worth.
Nice. I got to step my game up a little bit.
And it takes time to get there. But I'll say this, M&T, add another week onto that so that your minimum is 3 weeks.
That's good.
We talk about in the prepping community a minimum of 3 weeks.
Nice. I got to step my game up too because I'm only about a good 2 weeks. But we can step that up to 3.
Yep.
My bro, a resilient dad. What's good, fam? Thank you.
Resilient dad. What's going on, family?
Checking in from the west side.
Right.
Yeah. So, I'm glad that this, because I have ideas about how I want to see things go, and what I plan for and that kind of deal. But seeing things come together, because this wasn't planned. I didn't hit you up and be like, Vision, I'm talking about preparedness. Do you mind coming up, big bro? Like, this just happened.
Right.
But it's excellent because we get a chance to discuss preparation from multiple angles.
Correct.
When I tell you that I have, I know a good 3 months worth of fitness content that I haven't even finished and got locked in the chamber, because my concept and my thought is, suppose something happens where I can't get into the gym for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month.
Right.
But I can function.
Right.
I'm disabled temporarily for some reason. I pull out my external 2 terabyte hard drive that's USB 3. You see what I'm saying? I pop one in my MacBook and I can sit there in the bed and make content.
There you go. That's right.
Because I gotta be. Oh, look at this, boy! I'm trying to tell you. What? Look at.
See, I knew he'd climb out from under a tree somewhere.
What's going on, y'all?
What's
What's
going
going
on,
on,
big bro?
fam?
Not much, man. I'm trying to get some learn about preparation. Hey,
Yeah, right. Whatever, man. Y'all over there doing it for real, man. I don't want to hear it.
Listen, what was that? What was that conversation that somebody was having earlier? Africa Dreaming on their live stream about being without and the concept of how much water it actually takes to wash your hands in a proper manner.
Yeah,
man, y'all better think about it.
that's right. For sure.
What's up, Vision? How you doing, bro?
Your world, bro. I'm doing good. How you doing, Jay?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Glad to be with y'all. Glad to be with y'all.
Glad you up here, man.
Man, we
I couldn't.
glad you're here.
Yeah, I ain't catch all of it. I'm jumping in kind of late, but I heard some of what Vision was saying, and man, on the whole prep side, I say listen to him.
Showing up,
Hey, you
showing
got
up.
to be prepared for anything. Life, They I was listening to the news. Something they were talking about the financial thing. They were saying that the average household in America doesn't even have $1,000 saved up for an emergency.
It's
Right.
true.
Right.
It's true.
That's true.
It's
That's
true.
true.
Right. So, what happens if we go into work tomorrow and the doors are locked?
Showing
Uh-huh.
up. Some of us gonna be out here crying.
That's right.
Uh,
Trying to
For
tell you.
sure.
what's up, Energy? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just thinking about that. I mean, now ain't nobody really turned on by the thought of beans and rice. But
Right.
if you ever find yourself, I encourage people to look at it like this right here. Let's just take for instance, just hypothetically, just picture it. Wherever you live, 2023. Something happened, you lose your job, like you said, $1,000 emergency for the average American household. Those resources that you acquired while you had means already, in a way, that's like money in the bank. It's some
Yes.
form of a tangible asset that can compensate the money that you no longer have coming in, man, because you need to be cycling the preps out anyway. You got long term storage and you got short term storage. Man, start cycling through some of
Ooh,
that stuff, man.
ooh, come on now.
Uh
You
huh.
talking real. You
Uh huh.
talking. See, I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to get that deep on them, but you telling the truth now.
My bad. I jumped in here late, y'all.
You
I'm
all
trying
right, bro.
to.
Short
Hey,
term and long term.
talk to
You
him,
better.
Jay. Tell him something.
That's it. That's it. I mean, we each one teach one. We all learning from each other,
That's right.
uh, and if you in the mindset of I mean, some people get poultry just for the sake of having eggs or whatever. But I encourage all people. I had a conversation with somebody about this earlier. Can't remember who it was. If you think if you if you thinking about getting yourself in a position of butchering or learning how to process your own meat, start
Man.
practicing on something small so you can build your way up to it.
Now,
That's right.
I'm gonna mention this just because I saw their name earlier, and they happen to be one of our members. Fifi's Journey knows something about growing some yard birds and processing them.
Yes, yes, yes,
Tell them,
sir.
Fifi.
Fifi living it. Her and her husband, boy, they out there boiling them and processing them and plucking feathers and freeze drying them.
They out there getting it in. They getting it in.
Yeah.
And
So,
you know another family out. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
go ahead, big bro.
I was gonna say another family I like that's good for that is a couple of it's a ton of people, ton of content creators, but Fifi is one of them. Also, you can check out Naked Gardeners. Also, you can check out uh, Black's Tropical Homestead
Yep.
on the butchering side of things. They do a lot of processing, and they show you in a way that won't get them. I guess it's YouTube friendly ways of doing it.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah, check them out.
so no. And that's what's
But the
so
one,
good about our community is that
uh-huh,
everybody brings everybody together by what we individually bring to the table.
yeah,
Because I'm dropping this gardening video later tonight if everything goes well. You know, we actually have tomatoes that are forming on plants that will one day be sustenance.
There you go.
absolutely, yes, sir.
So
I'm trying to get out in the garden, and I'm sitting up here with y'all.
I'm
Joe
look,
sucked me in with this title just like African Dreaming did this afternoon.
Hey,
Y'all,
it'll pull you in sometime, bro. It'll
yes, it
pull you
does.
in
It
sometime.
all the time.
so no. What's going on? Sugar Daddy One Williams in the building. Psalm
What's
146.
up, bro?
How y'all doing?
Good to see you.
So, when it comes to success being the residue of preparation, one of the things that I can't emphasize enough is that every person that has succeeded benefited from someone's preparation. Now,
Mm,
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. You may be a trust fund baby and you get what you get from your parents, but guess what? They prepared to be able to give you what you got. So, regardless of how you want to look at it, everyone that succeeds because of preparation. So,
come
I'm
on.
just
Yeah.
saying, stay prepared because you may not be able to immediately succeed yourself, but you may be able to help your next generation to succeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
And especially for y'all, for my people out there who parents, because what Joe just said is 100% true. Now, you can have the offspring come along and not completely understand or comprehend all the effort that mama and daddy put into why you got a pool in the backyard or why you
Yeah,
got ponies down the
yeah,
road on the ranch still on your property, but that's all you know, so that's all you know. It's the same thing. I look at it like this right here. You can have two old Chevy pickups, same year, same everything. One of them you can just tell the person who had to work for it and the one who just got it or
yes.
who might have had it passed down to him. Boy, you
True
can have
story.
boy, them rims be wiped down and cleaned down, them tires be armor all. It get
Yep.
washed a couple times every other, day or two. It's just a certain pride when you don't have to put in that effort to
Right.
get where you at and get what you got. So yeah, I agree,
Show
fam.
up.
That's true.
You're right. You're right. So yeah, I just want everybody to stay prepared because I'm gonna tell you something. Success is a whole lot sweeter when you're prepared for it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
If you're
And
not
and it
prepared
gives
for it,
you
it'll
gives
overwhelm
you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
you. Oh no, that was it. I was just gonna say it was gonna overwhelm you. Go ahead, big bro.
It gives you a couple of things also. It gives you a relief,
Yep,
an accomplishment.
yep,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It gives you satisfaction knowing that you do not have to worry about that and that it lowers your stress level.
Yep.
come on now,
Yep. Yes, sir.
come on now.
Yeah.
Because stress will kill you.
Yes, it will.
just like a 12 gauge.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry. That was an improper reference, because to go back to somebody's live stream earlier, a 308 a couple blocks down the road is what I should have made reference to, not a 12 gauge. I apologize.
That's what you should have said. That's what you should have said.
Hey, you better watch out for that wind mag. It will get you and you won't see it.
It's so enough.
Boy, that is a massive round. That is such a big round.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Look how it pack a little punch.
A little bit.
Hey, y'all know when I get back to the States, man, when I get to hook up with folk like Vision, I'm going to learn how to. I'm gonna learn how to do one of them things right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no.
Yes, please.
Hey, every now and then we all got to play catch a little bit. That's how that goes. So I just want everybody to be prepared. And the overall message that I wanted to share, and I'm so glad to have my two big bros up here helping me convey this message, is prepare in every aspect of your life. You're not going to be 100% at that preparation. It's going to take time, but do your best to prepare in every aspect of your life so that you are never overwhelmed by whatever may come your way.
That's right. We got to stay prepared, folks, because stuff happens. I know there's a whole lot of people in the chat and on this panel that's older than me, but in my short period of time being on this earth, stuff happens that we don't expect, don't see, and don't know nothing about.
Sure enough.
So if you get ready and you stay ready, you don't have to worry about it.
That's for sure. Man, look, I'm trying to remember. Who was it earlier today that said that Jay is the youngest old person that they know? I can't remember who it was that made that comment, but I like to die when I was listening to y'all earlier. That thing was funny to me.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
But it's true. Like, preparation doesn't happen overnight. But
no.
This is the interesting thing. We as humans are creatures of habit. And I am trying to develop good habits so that even when I don't feel like it, I do it because that's what I do.
Right. Right. That is success. Doing, y'all can write this one down. This is free.
Uh-oh.
Doing what you don't like to do, but you do it like you love it.
Ooh, hold on.
I heard that somewhere.
Listen, I heard that twice just now. But I'm gonna tell you, those are the kind of things that define us as a person and our character. Because those that know how to do, even when they don't feel like doing it, are the ones that will have the greater success.
Correct.
Because when everybody else is sitting on the sidelines complaining about having to do it, the other person is complaining while they do it.
Right. That's right.
And there's a big difference to it. What's going on, Rambo? Rambo Green Hands is in the building. What's good with you? What's good,
Rambo?
So yeah, you know what I mean? I just want everybody to prepare, because I'm gonna tell you something. What I have learned in my short duration of a few years here on this earth, because y'all know I'm still wet behind the ears, 90% of the time, we are our biggest obstacle to any success we can achieve.
That is facts.
90% of the time. Because either we aren't prepared for it or we're not prepared to receive it.
Ooh.
Because
Right.
there's a difference in the two.
Yeah,
You know,
there is.
you can prepare all your life for something, but if you're not prepared to actually receive it and know what to do with it, it will never work out the way you planned on it.
Correct.
Because once you get it, what are you going to do with it?
Right.
Yeah, I remember being a kid, seeing something in the store and wanting it and working so hard to get it, but then not knowing what I was going to do with it once I got it.
Yep.
So guess what? That toy ended up sitting on the shelf because I never really technically wanted it. It was the idea of it.
Yes. Yes. The ideal of having it.
Yep. Ooh,
That's right, Yardbirds. That's right,
Ooh,
Yardbirds.
Yeah. Yardbirds coming through with it. Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir. Very true. Very true. I like that. So, I just want to see everybody out here win. I want to see everybody succeed because I know that we got it. And I know
Yes.
that it can happen. It's not a question of if. The only question is how.
Right.
And unfortunately, neither myself nor the other two distinguished gentlemen on the panel, nor those in the chat can answer that question for you. Only you can answer that question of how. So I encourage you to look at yourself in the mirror. And when I say that, I don't mean physically look at your appearance. I mean, look at your personality. I mean, look at your growth. I mean, look at where do you want to see yourself through the mirror and how are you going to get there?
Yeah.
Mm.
But it takes planning.
Yeah. My
You
mic
got
was off. I'm
plan.
sorry, y'all.
Oh, you fine, bro. It takes planning to be prepared. You gotta things to do, things to accomplish before you have that feeling of being prepared for whatever it may be.
Absolutely. Yeah. Um, I think Joe dropped off. Vision, you still there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Like some Joe was saying, I'm up here just talking and my doggone mic was off. You know, I'm sure you've seen it, Vision. Most people in the chat done seen it. I always choose to believe that the Most High know what's going on and everything happen when it's supposed to. But you see folks who get it seem like untimely blessings and they don't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think that's what Joe was alluding to, or motivation was alluding to earlier. Man, I'm sure hopefully a lesson came out of for that person, and that might be what God intended. But I'll say this, man, nothing is more profound than having something fall upon you and you're ready to receive it. Both of y'all alluded to that, but boy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
That's right.
when practice and opportunity meet, when preparation and opportunity meet,
Mm-hmm.
my goodness, it's a
Yes.
beautiful thing. Bro.
Yes, it is.
Now I'm gonna throw out a name, and I'm gonna throw it out because I don't care, and it's my channel. I can do what I want to do. Ja Morant. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with
Yeah.
him in the news. He's a
Mm-mm.
basketball player.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that young man is out here squandering his whole future, literally millions and millions of dollars behind some childishness.
Mm-hmm.
Because the problem is when you're 23 making $200 million a year, making $200 million, mentally we cannot be prepared for that. So we do the silly things because we want to be hood.
Right.
All,
Yeah.
all, all I'm saying is if you're not prepared for the success when it hits, you might just squander it because you don't really appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah. You're not mature enough to get it. And man, if I won, hell, 50,000 to be a windfall for me. You know what I get? I take April out to dinner. The next day we'll go shopping to get her whatever she want. And then I'm gonna give me a pickup truck and some cargo shorts and some more
Hello.
cutoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hello.
probably
Mm-hmm.
a nice pair of Carhartt overall
Yeah.
and keep doing what I'm doing and live in the comfort of knowing that if I just sneeze too hard and keel over, everything gonna be all right. And
Right.
just
But
enjoy the rest of my day.
That's
I,
it.
But that's me. That's 40-some-year-old me talking now.
But see, I'm gonna tell you, when I was younger, I had all of these ideas and big houses and that kind of deal. Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
One of the few things that I would love to see happen and would make me overjoyed, I want my stuff paid off.
That's it.
I
That's
just
That's
want,
that's
it.
my goal.
I
That's
just
it.
want, I just want my stuff paid off. You know,
Yes.
it.
because once it's paid off, now my money becomes a tool. And if I decide to upgrade 10 years later, 15 years later, I can pay that off. Because, man, I'm going to tell you something. You can breathe easier when you ain't got to weigh the bills on
You got that right.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's real, bro. For me, I'm telling y'all, I don't know. I might be settled enough to I'd have to go back down to Texas and get on that land and build and develop it up and never have. And y'all might think this sounds like a lot of birds, but it really ain't. Not in the poultry industry. I have no more than 10,000 birds, man.
you.
Half of them meat birds, and the other 5,000 will be layers. Them be
Uh-huh.
my
Exactly.
egg birds.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
And just chill out. And that'll be what I do until the good Lord call me home. I will
That's
live
it.
so country. You would never know I even got that kind of money. But
Yeah.
that's from living.
Listen,
Right.
And,
I'm,
and
I'm
like you said, everything will be paid off.
Yep.
sure. Look, you may not smell the money, but you're going to smell something. But,
You
it's all right, though.
you gonna smell something, boy.
Got that right.
Sure enough. So I just pulled up to the gym. I'm going for this 315 today. I hit 300 yesterday. I'm gonna see if I can't get under this 315 and move the mountain for me.
That's all
All
right.
right, all right.
But
Look, y'all, yeah.
I
Oh,
just
go
I
ahead,
got
bro. My bad.
no, you fine, big bro. I just want to say thank y'all for coming up and helping to make the conversation better. I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat for making the conversation better. Rambo Green Hands, I see you, bro. I see you. Sugar
Yeah.
Daddy Williams, I see them comments. Yardbirds came through. M&T came through. Fifi came through. And I'm sorry if I
Yes.
missed anybody, but thank y'all for making it better. Now, as we close out, it would only be right because although I'm not seeking a check for references and for mentions, because I have been influenced in a positive way by my big brother in Tanzania, I think that we should allow Vision Preparedness to say what they would like to say as we exit. And hopefully they'll mention something June the 2nd through the 4th.
Bug out weekend, y'all. Dayton, Ohio, June 2nd through the 4th. We're going to be learning some stuff. We're going to be testing some stuff. We're going to be eating some stuff. We're going to be talking about some stuff. You can find out more. You can find out more information on our website, visionpreparedness.org. Go to the about page and you will find out everything about the bug out weekend. You need to be there.
Sure enough. So
Yes,
y'all know
yes.
what's going on June the 2nd through the 4th. You know what I mean? We got some things happening, and you can learn some things. Might even just save your life. Now, I think it's only right that we take a trip to Tanzania so you can let us know about what's going on over there, big bro.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me up. Thank you for having Vision up. I just want to say,
Yes.
real quick, look here, man. So Bug Out Weekend is coming up, but it's getting close, y'all. We a couple of weeks out. I myself, April, won't be able to make it in person. We'll be there in spirit, but I'm gonna say this, man. I can't think of many things more important in the immediate future to make yourself a part of, if at all possible.
Yes.
With the state of the world and a myriad of other reasons, not only that, just general emergencies, life-saving skills is something that everybody should pack away in their tool belt, in my opinion. That's just me, and I'm entitled to it. So I had to say that, get that said and done. I
Appreciate
don't
you,
have
bro.
much love, no doubt, fam. If y'all get a chance, the experience with Sassy, Rambo, M&T spoke earlier. Anybody in the chat that said hello that I may have missed, Sugar Daddy, One Williams, everybody, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Yardbird, but if y'all get a chance, man, please make sure that you subscribe, because I had a situation earlier today. Even though I still get their notifications, they still active in my algorithm. I was no longer subscribed to neither one of these gentlemen, which is just odd to me. I don't know how or why that happens, but I would ask y'all to make sure you still connected to African Dreaming. If you're not, make sure you still subscribe. And if y'all get a chance, y'all slide on through tomorrow and check out Trill Tuesday at
Yes.
I forget what time it is in the States, but I think it's
11:05
noon.
Eastern Standard Time.
11. Yeah.
There you go. 11:05 Eastern Standard Time. And that's all I got, bro. I just thank you for the opportunity.
Hey man, thank you, big
Yes.
bro. Thank you, big bro Vision. I appreciate you both. I'm gonna tell you, I don't even mind saying this because I feel like more people should be honest. I'm getting to the point where I don't like going live by myself. I like having y'all come up. I ain't got no problem saying
I
that.
appreciate you.
Ain't nothing wrong
Likewise,
with it.
likewise.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Yes, sir.
but I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see everybody reach their goals. And preparation is so important. And I'm going to tell you, if you're not used to preparation like me, then prepare to prepare.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
eventually you will get to preparation and you will get to success.
That's it. That's it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do this real quick. Just so y'all know I'm actually here. You know what I mean? I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get in here and chase my goals in this here gym and see if I can't get some things popping. But thank you all for everything. We wish you the best. And remember, stay strong, stay positive, stay active. Geek Squad. Y'all take
Peace.
care.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Y'all take care.
Much love.